specific to BPI cards. Click on this BTS CS2, then another window will get popped up. Okay, so here if you see this, okay, here you have homepage, then dashboard, then create new request. And here in the special request, update test data, CIB activation, and customized account number. Now let's go to CIB activation. If you see this, the CIB for BPI is this one, 427700. So now this is in active mode. Okay, so if you see the cycle, it is this one. Okay, so somebody has previously created, updated this one, and added this to the visa test provisioning environments. This CIB is active. So all of the our cards, whatever we have in BPI, all they come under this one standard bill. So this is the one which we will be looking upon. Okay. Now now you will be having some cards. You will be needing to add those cards in the visa. Okay, so whatever card number we have, test card number, so we need to add them to visa. So we open this one. So cards can be added from customized account number. Okay, so here you need to give the card, the pin, and then add. So let me add one. So I will take whatever cards I have from another project. I will take this one card. Okay, one of the card. Now we will be having this 16-digit card number. Okay, the first 6 digit would be your BIN, bank identification number. Okay, and next this one is 16 whole digit, but first six digit would considered as a BIN. Now if you go here, you need to give here clearing ID means BIN ID. Now what is the first 16 digit? 459631. 459631. And valid until this date. So until 2024, this card, whatever card we provide here, will be added in the visa tool. Okay, and it should we have other options, but better to take comma separated. Okay, so add this card again. All of the cards, whatever we have, can be with this bin can be added with comma separated. So let me add one more. But with same bin, we need to add the card with the same bin. Okay. See this, the bin is same for both of the cards. So both of the cards will get added into visa system. Now click on submit. See this, customized accounts were added. These cards are now added into the visa system. Okay, now after we add this card, we need to go to, we have to request the data now. Okay, we have added the cards, and now we need to raise the request for the test data. Okay, also click on the create new request. After doing that, give that bin. So what was that bin? It was 459631. Okay. 9631. So if there are, if you are having multiple bin card, then you need to raise the request for multiple bins. Click on the next button. Here you will get what type of data.
Sorry, Vidya, to disturb. Can I ask a question? So clearing ID will be unique?
clearing ID is bin of that card. So that won't be unique, but under that bin, many cards will you will find many cards. Like if this is the bin, so there must be there can be thousands of with that bin. That is not unique, but that is a bin actually. Okay, so under that bin you can find multiple cards. So that
Yes. First six digit will belong to bank. So for that bank we can find multiple cards. I agree, but okay. So I thought the first six digit, that is clearing ID, is unique or not.
so
So you can
that is a
create. Okay, so you can create. Uh, so you done that process, right? Adding card and creating clearing ID. So we can do it twice with same clearing ID but different card number. So can we do that way also?
No, see, if you are doing for the same clearing ID, it would be at one go. See
Okay.
if you have another bill, 465858, another bill card, whatever number, star, okay, 16 digit. This is the unique number. Whole number is unique. But this first digit we consider as BIN, bank identification number. And here in the tool it mentions as clearing ID. So whatever you want to raise the request for, suppose 10 cards under that this clearing ID. So in one go you can do it. But if you have to add this card with another bin, then you may not be able to do it with this bin. So you need to create new separate request for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, if you see this, here we have multiple options for creating the data, but ideally they have provisioned us for the dispute data, separate dispute data. So we generally select only V-roll test data. So other we have here, but we usually don't use it. So all of the transactions we need for the dispute are there in this bunch. We roll test data disputes. So we generally use this one. And another type is RDR. So you must be having later on that one. So here is the RDR data. So rapid dispute resolution. So you can select that one as well if you want. But generally we do only dispute, and that is transaction type. Currency we can change it later on, right? The responder bin we can change it to whatever currency we need. That I will show later on.
Okay.
But whatever transaction type we need for the dispute testing, all are added in that group.
Okay.
Actually, okay. Now if you see this, so I'm not aware of this one, VCR testing 2007 advanced VCR testing. So these are separate transaction other must be using. So but we need like chip transaction, e-commerce transaction. Then if you go to second page, we need different type of MCCs, like different type of merchant and all. So all of those transactions are present here. Okay, chip and CNP transactions. So these are the majorly transactions we would be requiring for dispute testing. So generally what we'll do is, you can select all those things if you want, or you can select whatever you need, like chip, CNP, e-commerce, we need it mostly. So select that, those transactions, those type of transaction I mean, and then top MCC and this one. So these four we require the most. So all transactions we have in these categories. So select these ones.
So Vidya, we have few transactions which are very specific, like cash handling fee, a transaction which has a cash handling fee. So do we see something of that sort over here?
No, usually we don't see here.
So
Yeah, here it's on a high level what type of transaction you will you get to know.
okay, and if
So
you
from a perspective, okay, from a fee perspective, we need to check then. Swadhini in
okay,
this case.
okay,
Yeah, cash handling fee, right? Yeah, but we do not see it here. But even if you want, wait, recent transaction, cash transaction is not there. Yeah, here in CHIP and CNP, it is they provide us like a sale transaction, then cash withdrawal transaction as well, and then a credit as well. So the fee you are talking, Swati, so
Mm-hmm.
it relates cash withdrawal. So whatever cash withdrawal has been done, fee with that with respect to that transaction, relevant fee transaction would also become.
Okay.
So that is internally, on a random basis they will give. But
Okay.
yeah, it should be present with this. So this is sufficient.
Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now go to client provided PAN. So whatever PANs you have added, okay, whatever cards, 16-digit cards you have added, it will populate here. Now I have added something like that 4459631. So all of the cards here, this is 16-digit card number. So last 000 is there. Okay, so leave that one. But all of them are present here. So you will see this page. Okay, so now you need to select the transaction where you need for these added cards, for this bin we have multiple cards we have previously added, so that's why we have many more pages here. Okay, now here if you need VCR testing, then you can select this one for all of the cards. You can select at one go, or if you want to select only for 2-3 cards, you can do this. Okay, better to select like all, so all will get come all for all cards, the transaction will come. Okay, now I'll go to next page where we can find the CNP and other type of transactions. So here if you see this advanced VCR testing, this is one type of transaction they will be providing, but for each of the cards the entry has been populated here. So you can see duplicate for that group. So chip transaction. Chip transaction. So select for all of the cards.
There is some background noise. If someone is speaking, not speaking, can you please go on mute?
Okay. So for chip we have selected chip, CNP and all. So you need to go to the pages and just check for your cards, or else if you want to request for all of the cards, then click here. Now this is CNP. Chip transaction we have done, CNP we have done. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's go to next page right there. So we have here 90 pages where the transaction have been categorized for each of the card. Now this here top instance, select this one as well. Now go to next page. We need to select the cards only from client provided PANs, otherwise the transaction won't come. Okay, so that is the important point. Now on the next page you will get this is the next page, from where what date to date, from date will consider at tomorrow's date, because once we request the transaction today, then from tomorrow transaction will come in the files. Okay, visa files. So here till what date we need this one, so you can give this date. Okay, now we have created already. Okay. In October we need to give it. You can change the year, or you want to keep it for like 2 years, then give 2024 like that one. And days of week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which all days we need to generate the files, so keep it here like that one only. So all days the file will get generated. If you remove Saturday, Sunday, on Saturday, Sunday the file won't get generated. Okay, on only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday to Friday file will get generated. Now here,
Vidya, maximum date we can give is I guess 30 days only, no? Due date.
no, you can give years. The one you are talking about, the maximum number of transactions.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's submit this one now. Now it has been submitted, and the request, the page automatically update test data page have been opened. Now see this, whatever I had requested, request starting with this one. Okay, so till this VCR chip e-commerce CNP to VCR testing 2017 top MCC. Now these all we have requested today. So cards have internally been added into one of all of the requests, but these are the overall requests we have created now, just now. So it is starting from tomorrow till October. Okay, for this one. Now we need to change the responder here. Okay, let me show that one. So this is my ID. This is my requested by the ID will get populated here. Okay. Now here we need to change the responder bin. So now you click on edit, then you will see this page. Here we are not. There is some problem with this. Leave this one. Let's check another. Go to there is some problem with top MCC from the visa itself. We cannot change the responder. So even I faced this last time. Okay, so let's check for other one. VCR testing 2017. Okay, click on the edit button here, and then here see this is the clearing ID which we gave. Okay, now by default responder ID will be set to any of the country. Okay. Now, if you want the like domestic transactions, UK transactions only. Okay. Then you can give here the responder ID for UK. United Kingdom. So 430,001 is the responder ID. So if you set the responder ID to this one, United Kingdom, then all of the transaction from this request, all of the transaction will come for those cards as domestic transaction. Okay. Number of transactions required, each file, this is each file how many transactions are required. So Visa has advised to keep it as 20 for BPI. So we generally give it 30, but last time we had a call with Visa, they said keep it as 20 only, no problem in that one. Okay. So let it be this one only, and these are the dates what we have already given while requesting the data. Okay, so these are populated as is. Like Monday to Friday we need the file, Saturday Sunday I disabled it, and the end date is October I have given. So this is already populated from previous request while we raised for this clearing card. Okay. Now here if you see this, you the pans whatever you have selected, so all will get populated here. All will get it displayed here. So for all these pans, transaction will get generated every day, domestic transaction. Okay, so it will contain like sale transaction, purchase transaction, and withdrawal transaction as well. Okay, then change it and submit it. Let's suppose we need some other data. Let's change for CMP. Now here see, here again it is China by default, but if we need the transaction from Germany, so we can give the responder ID as Germany. Okay. So sorry. So once you give this, all the foreign transactions, so we will consider Germany as foreign transaction, right? So all the transaction based in source country foreign, Germany. So it will get, in this, all the CNP transaction in Germany region will get added in the file. So these are all the pans which we added for the while selecting CNP. So you can see these all pans here. Okay, again submit. So like that you need to change it for all. So because by default anything will come and that won't be helpful for our testing. So whatever transaction you would be needing, foreign transaction or domestic, you need to change it for all. So like e-commerce, let's check what is the default value they have set up. So it is Egypt. So we may not be using, or we may not be needing Egypt, like for some of the cases. So give United States. For United States, what happens is we have multiple, like that for some of the region. United States, it is having multiple regions across, right? So they are having multiple responder IDs. So we need to select 451550. So for some of the countries have multiple IDs. For US and UK, I'll give you the IDs, just mention it here, and I'll give you the IDs. For rest of them, we have only one, so that is not an issue. For United States, we need to select only this one, 451550. So you need to give this one. So all US transactions will come under this request. So that would again be a foreign transactions will come. And last one, we have one more last, chip transactions. Okay, so here let's give again domestic. So it is 430001. So we need to select only this responder ID. Now we have changed the responder bins for all of the transaction requests. Okay, now this requesting transaction is done. So from tomorrow onwards, the file will come. Okay. Now we can go to this one, how to check the transaction. So I had requested for some BPI card transaction, but then with my ID, I'm not able to see it. So not sure on the issue, but at Visa and they can able to see it. So I will just show you from other, debit card, whatever we can see it. Here is the VRoll portal, that MT2 portal. Okay, and here if you see this, once you open that MT2 portal, Barclays debit banking. So here, from here also you can open, but the session is expired. That's why I have again logged in. Now here if you see Barclays debit issuing BI. Okay, so this is the BI. Now go to inquiry and then transaction inquiry. Input the card you want, or you want to check for that one. So this is the card number. Put the card. Okay, and just give the start date and end date. Submit. It's taking time because we have a lot of transactions, I think. so list of the transactions what Visa has provided. So we can see on the Visa end as well. So all of the transactions will get displayed here. Whatever Visa provides us, and we can see this transaction. So if you see this here, credit sale transaction. So all type of transaction it will get displayed, and it is based on random basis like the merchant or the merchant category code. If you see this, you will see all of these details. Transaction date and time, CPD time, then transaction type, response code, then total amount of the transaction, then what is the transaction type, credit or debit, merchant, Moto indicator, then all of the internal transaction details will get displayed like pause entry mode, auth code, and transaction ID. So let's open one transaction. Click on this and open one transaction. You want to expand it. Yeah, if you see this, all of the details have got will get displayed. Click on view details. So expand on. So all of these details are will get displayed here. This is the ARN, this is the transaction ID, and for what card and what kind of transaction, all will get displayed here. Okay. Now this is for the country Botswana Pula. So this is the foreign transaction. So yeah, you can see like this one. You can view the transaction. So once you request the file, you can go tomorrow, or tomorrow you can see that transaction for those cards. Okay. So that's it.
So Vidya,
From this session. Yeah.
on end of day it generates a file, right? A successful file. Post that.
So not end of day. When we request today, so tomorrow the file will get generated at
Okay.
Visa server. So there is a test server at Visa end as well. So on that server, the file will get generated tomorrow.
Okay. Do
When
we?
request.
Yeah. Do we have any chance to confirm that, or is it assumed we do
No.
not have access?
No, we need to ask Visa only. We can give them this bin or these cards we have requested, and just should check from their end what is the file ID and all. There is no way to confirm. We need to check with Visa only.
Okay. Okay. One more question, Vidya. If I use the first 6 digit, can I create my own card number?
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
So if I have my own 6 digit, the bin number for 6 digit, can I create my own customized card number and then create transactions for it?
How you create own customized, because it has to be present in the TCS, right?
Yeah.
You cannot do this, because if you create your own card, that won't be the check won't be passed for that one. So there are multiple checks.
Okay. So-
That has to be present in TCS.
Okay. So it should be a it should be a valid 16-digit number.
Right.
Which
Yes, right. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Vishal.
Yeah.
So Vidya, I have question. The issue yesterday we got it right. So
What is the issue? Sorry, Vishal,
like the
you
transactions are not appearing.
see, for the transaction is not appearing in the Visa, but you are getting the
Yeah. So
transaction.
yesterday,
Your voice is breaking. Yeah, Vishal.
yeah, there is some issue in this.
Yeah, no problem. Go.
Yeah. So yesterday you got an issue, right? You are in that email as well. Lumini raised an issue for transactions are not found in VROL. So where to whom we can contact for this?
See, you are getting the transaction in Pega, right, Vishal?
Yes.
Yeah. But then what is happening is, I guess Lumbini has checked with my ID, right, Lumbini? And then you inform them.
Correct.
Yeah. So, but for my ID, I think I previously I did not find the transaction. So I was aware of.
Previously, I also did not find the transaction error. Okay.
Too many your voice. It's not audible to.
Too many voice not audible. Yes, Vidya, I was come to the same thing. Like I have checked with your ID as I don't have VI access. So, like for the card, the transactions are getting displayed in Pega UI in the Pega application. But however, I was not able to see anything in the VI role. So my question is that is valid? Like you mentioned, like that the card should be there in the pieces card. So is it the issue with the card? That's why we are not able to see the transactions in Google.
No, that is the issue with ID access. Access is the issue with ID access. Uh, so that is the reason we are not able to see transaction in Git. But then